I'm going to show you how you can draft a shirt cuff to go with your shirt toile. This is the simplest of the shirt cuffs, which is a basic rectangle which would be folded along the centre to create your cuff. I'm going to draft this in full scale so you can see what the pattern would look like in actual size. We'll start by constructing a rectangle, the length of which will be your wrist measurement plus 5. I'm basing mine on a wrist measurement of 16 centimetres. So I'll start by drawing a line 21 centimetres long. I'm going to add to that line 2 cm.5 button stands at either end. So add 1.5 centimetres to this end and add 1.5 centimetres to the other end. The width of the rectangle will be twice the depth of the finished cuff. I'm going for a finished cuff depth of 6 centimetres, so my width of the rectangle will be 12 centimetres. And I'm going to mark the centre fold line as well at 6. I'll mark the fold line with a dashed line through the centre. And what I'll do next is to mark on the grain line and where the buttons will go, where the buttonholes will go, and also to add some seam allowance. I'm going to mark the buttons so that they will be within this 1.5 centimetre section on the end, and that they'll be positioned 1.5 centimetres from the top edge and the second one 2 centimetres below that. And I'll mark these places with a cross. On the other side, I'll need to mark my buttonholes, and the buttonholes will go, if that's my line here, 1.5 centimetres in, the buttonhole will straddle that line by 3 millimetres in this way and then extend probably by 1.5 centimetres. This is going to depend on the size of the buttons that you're applying. What's important is that they match the button markings that I've made over here. So my first button marking was 1.5 centimetres down, so my first buttonhole should also be 1.5 centimetres down. And the second button is 2 centimetres away from that. And to finish this off, I can just add the rest of my pattern markings. And I'll also add 1.5 centimetres of seam allowance as I'm working in full scale. You'd want to add a notch onto the cuff and also onto the bottom of the sleeve so that these two pattern pieces would match. And that's my finished pattern cut out.